Do you believe that the current council has failed in any way? If so, how?
So you
I
want me,
don't
you
write
want me to
them.
throw my colleagues under the bus? I think
30 seconds.
I think so that I can continue passing legislation and getting things done, I'll have to pass on this question. Thanks.
I think you're answering the question and passing for the same time.
On this, I'm going to listen to my colleagues here. I'm more than happy to answer the question. I'm already on record for saying they failed in their oversight of the manager during the Montero case. I'm not ashamed to say it. I wrote it. I've been chastised by some for saying it, but I think that they could have done a better job, and they failed to do it, and we're looking at $3.2 million in additional expenditures because of it. Thank you.
Denise, if you want to just pass that down.
I think I will.
Hello again, everyone. So how the city council has failed. I don't know, we're still discussing it. Everything from homelessness to housing to buying a fantasy forest in what we call West and North Cambridge. So I don't know. I don't know much about what the city council has actually done. I do know that if I am elected, I would step it up a level or two and bring new ideas and change to the office.
I think the City Council has an opportunity to engage the citizenry more and to be more responsive to the people and their individual needs and what's going on with the city. So if elected, I would like to support my colleagues and help them with the ability to do that and to be more transparent with the people. I think that's some areas that the City Council can improve on.
So my answer ties into what I said before. It's important that we have a strong city manager who's a tough negotiator, but the only check on a strong city manager is a strong city council. And I'm not sure that the current city council has been that strong check. I think that they've allowed him to engage in classic instances of conflict of interest, textbooks classic. So that's what I have to say.
I believe that the city councils can do better with a labor agreement for the people of the community. They're not passing a labor agreement. They're not enforcing residency requirement on construction jobs. You got jobs that are just leaving the city, and they're not looking after them. That's very serious. That's all over the city. You got a job in on Walden Street. That company is from Connecticut. You got another one right behind City Hall over here. They're from Connecticut too. You think they're hiring me and you? Well, they're not. And it's not even funny. This is very serious business. This is very serious. And they know it. They know it.
Failure, but one of the things that I would hope that the council will continue to work on is adherence to our own rules, starting on time, following Robert's rules. And one of the things that we did discuss was the whole idea of public comment. And it's a very tricky area in terms of how, how much is too much and how much is not enough. And I would like the council in the next council term to revisit the conversation around civic engagement and what kinds of ways we can improve civic engagement, either through public comment or more informal meetings where the public gets an opportunity to talk, but also looking at when we have our meetings so that citizens can have a greater access or a greater ability to attend and participate.
Shall I? Yes, in many respects I think the council have failed. I don't see why anyone shouldn't feel safe walking down the sidewalks or in the crosswalks. There's no excuse for that. What have the city council done about that? What have the city council done to keep the wonderful new library open on Sundays through the summer? What did the city council do about the Montero case? What have the city council done about a whole number of things? I don't think the council, for the most part, pay close enough attention to what's going on in the city. And I think lastly, I don't think anybody who works on the city council should have any other paid employment, so they can devote their attention to the things that don't seem to be getting